was the president in 1981. Which Star Wars episode was the destruction about to run? Grab the smartest friends, you know it's time to start the game. R-rated trivia, we're here to train your brain.
Welcome back, everybody. It's another night of CEREBRAL Sports. Welcome in. It's a Wednesday here, and it is Palindrome Day. That's right, 12/1/21. Here I am, Brett, not in my usual studio. I'm in a remote location where I will be hosting tonight's game, the 10 at 10 Cerebral Sports, brought to you by, of course, our sponsor, Play It Again Sports in West Hartford Center. I am probably 170 plus miles away, but I cannot wait to get back to West Hartford and check out Play It Again Sports. I'm not going to the big box stores. I'm not going to Dick's or Modell's or Sports Authority. I am heading to Play It Again for the best new and used sports equipment in town. I want to welcome in, of course, my producer behind the glass, Colt. He's running the show tonight because I don't have my screens. I've got one screen here, and I'm really operating with very, very little things. Colt is live on location.
Back at Eli's.
Eli's.
For the first time in a couple of weeks.
That's right. You know, Colt, I've taken the last couple of weeks off, or I'm taking the last couple of weeks off to do some other work. But I would never miss a Cerebral Sports game except for last week, of course, because it was the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. But we're back again with 10 questions ripe for the pick-in, all sports related. And, of course, our winner tonight will take home a $10 gift card to Play It Again Sports in West Hartford. Actually, an Amazon gift card. You can't use that money there unless they accept Amazon money. I'm not sure. I don't think they do. Maybe we'll figure that out one of these days. But I am very excited. It's a great time for sports indeed. We are fully wrapping up the NFL season. Even though there's a lockout tonight for the MLB, we had a flurry of moves. And, of course, yes, Miriam nailed it right on the head. The Mets got Max Scherzer. I'm so excited about that. And a few others as well. And maybe there'll be some questions about that tonight. We'll see. We're about to find out momentarily as we have people sign in here playing our 10 at 10 game. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know we took last week off. It was nice to see my family, be home with the kids and really enjoy it. But I missed you guys. I really did. I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad to be hosting once again Cerebral Sports, the 10 at 10 virtual sports trivia game brought to you by Play It Again Sports in West Hartford. All right. Well, I think we're about ready to go, and I think, Colt, I know you're ready to rock and roll. We're going to be running the game. Once again, it's 10 questions, all sports related. As the timer goes down, so do your points, and the winner, once again, tonight will take home a $10 Amazon gift card. Right after this game, you will be receiving that $10 gift card from me, from Bar Rated Entertainment, to spend as you please, but, use that extra money you get on the side and head on down to Play It Again Sports in West Hartford. We are going to get the game going right now, as you'll see a 10-second countdown timer on your device. Best of luck, everyone playing here tonight. And we are ready to rock and roll. Colt, if you don't mind, muting your background noise so everyone can hear the first question. There we go. And it is on the board with question number 1. And holy cow, indeed, Miriam, we got Max Scherzer. He is now a New York Met. Which team did Mad Max start his career with, though? Was it A, the Washington Nationals, B, the LA Dodgers, C, the Arizona Diamondbacks, or the Detroit Tigers? Lock in your answers now. You've got 20 seconds and 20 seconds only. Very excited to have this man, Mad Max, 3 Cy Youngs, incredible pitcher, 3,000 strikeouts, getting overpaid, I think, in my mind, but he definitely deserves every penny. Let's take a look and see what everyone had. All right, 5 of you said the Diamondbacks, 3 said the Tigers. He did win his first Cy Young with the Tigers, but he started out his rookie campaign with the Snakes Out West. And I repeat, the Snakes Out West, the Arizona Diamondbacks. There we go. 5 of you of the 8 that are locked in playing got that right. And we are ready to reveal our standings after question 1. Hanky Spanky Boy in first. Miriam and Steve in third place. Andrew T. Master Bones, Mark Max, and Papa Elf. We might have a few joining us as we continue on. Let's get ready for question number 2. Here it is on the board. Margaret Court, a appropriate name for a tennis player if there was ever one. As of 2020, holds the record for the most women's singles Grand Slam titles. She is a native of which country? Is it Australia, Canada, the United Kingdom, or the United States? Margaret Court. And it's like having if you're a golfer, having the name like Sandy Traps. But there you go, Margaret Court. The record for most women's singles Grand Slam titles. Is she still the whole record holder? I know it's 2020. I believe she is, though. Maybe Serena is at this point. I don't know. The questions are already written, and we've already got 5 seconds remaining to answer. So let's take a look here. Margaret Court, native of which country? Tough question number 2. Let's see what everyone had. 6 if you said Australia, 2 for Canada, 5 for UK. No one believes she's from the great country of the United States. Your answer is A, Australia, mate. There you go. Margaret Court. Crikey. The most women's single Grand Slam titles, a native of Australia. Here are your rankings now. We have Steve in first place, Andrew T. Master now in third, Gare Bear joining us. Got Pair of Aces hopping on as well. The rest of you guys, let me think, locking in last place, but that's okay. Another question coming your way right now. Cleveland's baseball franchise is changing their name from the Indians to what? They're no longer going to be called the Indians. Is it the Cleveland Naps, the Cleveland baseball team, the Cleveland Rockers, or the Cleveland Guardians? Which team will they be calling themselves moving forward starting in 2022? All right, time is almost up. I think I gave you 15. No, I gave you 30 seconds on this question, potentially, I think. Was it 30 seconds on this question? I don't know. Once again, I'm in a remote location. I don't really know what's going on here, but we're about to find out what everyone had locked in because the time is up, and let's see what we have here. Look at that. 13 of you are staying on top of things in the baseball world. You all know that they're changing to the Cleveland Guardians. And there's a little story behind that. They almost didn't become the Guardians because apparently there's a women's roller derby team in Cleveland called the Cleveland Guardians, and they're suing the Cleveland Guardians for the name rights, but they're eventually going to lose and settle, and they're going to be called the Guardians regardless. What are they going to do with all that merchandise if they don't become the Guardians? Now, of course, they started out as the Cleveland Naps, named after Nap LaJoie, who was one of their first and best players of all time. And Rockers would have been cool because it is the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but it is going to be the Cleveland Guardians. Let's see who's guarding first place. It is Steve at first, Andrew and T Master remaining first, second, and third. Gare Bear, Hanky Spanky Boy, Miriam, Colt, Kenny's Markets as well in there. Papa Elf. We had someone drop out. That's okay, though, because we're all here to play. All right, let's take a look at your next question on the board. Here it is. And holy cow, again, Lincoln Riley is the new head coach of the USC Trojans. In what year did the Trojans last win a bowl game? As most of you know, before the at-large bids became a thing, they used to host the Pac-10 winner, or the Pac-12 used to host the Rose Bowl. And it was the Rose Bowl, the last one they won. But what year was it? Was it 2008, 2012, 2014, or 2017? What was the last time that the USC Trojans got to hoist a bowl trophy? It's, of course, on the heels of the Lincoln Riley signing, pulling him away from Norman, Oklahoma, and the Sooners. They're giving him all sorts of money, relocation money, and they're letting him use the private jet whenever he wants for him and his family. You know what? If the USC called me right now and said, Bright, we want you to coach, I'd leave both my jobs just to use the private jet. Maybe not. I wouldn't leave bar rated. I would just, probably do it on the side. But there you go. Lincoln Riley getting the bag and getting to coach in Southern California. Let's take a look and see what everyone had. One of you said 08, 4 said 2012, 2 said 2014, but it was 2017, the last time that the USC Trojans won. They beat Penn State in the Rose Bowl 52-49, a crazy game indeed. And there it is, 2017, the last time. And Lincoln Riley hoping to bring another one home to Southern Cal for the Trojans. All right, we've got Steve remaining in first, Andrew T. Master, Gare Bear, Hanky Spanky, Miriam, Bones, Colt, Kenny's Market, Parabases. Let me think. Markham X and Papa Elf tied for 12th place. All right, next question. We're getting right through this game as we get ready for question number 5. Halfway through, who is the most recent player to hit 400 in a Major League Baseball season? Let's take a look. Is it Joe DiMaggio, Tony Gwynn, Pete Rose, or Ted Williams? 400, of course, 300. Hitting 300 in a baseball season is pretty incredible, but 400 is almost unheard of. All of these players, of course, retired well past their primes. And we want to know which one or who was the last one to reach that plateau of hitting 400. 10 seconds remaining. Get those answers locked in. They do say if you fail 7 times out of 10 in baseball, you're considered a Hall of Famer. So Hitting 400 is no small feat. Nothing to turn your nose up at. All right, let's take a look and see what everyone had. 2 of you said Tony Gwynn. He did certainly hit over 300 a bunch, with the last player to hit 400 was Teddy Ballgame. There you go. Ted Williams hitting over 400. He actually left baseball for a little while to join the military, I believe, and came back and still had it. The best eyesight going. All right, let's take a look at your rankings. We still have Steven first, Andrew, T-Master, Gare Bear, Hanky, Spanky, Bones, Miriam, Pair of Aces, Markham X, G, Let Me Think, Papa Elf, Colt, and Kenny's Market closing early in 13th place. All right, let's take a look at your next question. Number 6 on the board. Here it is. The 1960s Green Bay Packers were led by which legendary quarterback? This might be a repeat question from about a year ago. We're coming up on a year of the Cerebral Sports Game, by the way. Might do a fun show for that. Was it Bart Starr, Joe Namath, Terry Bradshaw, or Johnny Unitas? Let us know. Who was that quarterback for the Green Bay Packers in the 1960s? I know Colt knows this one. He's a big Packers fan.
I know. Finally one that I know.
All right. 10 seconds remaining. Get those answers locked in. The tickle in my throat here. A little vitamin or smart water. Maybe you guys need some of this too. For those of you that aren't on the top. All right, let's take a look and see what everyone had. Now repeat, let's see what everyone had. And we had 12 of you answer Bart Starr. Yeah, this might have been a layup for most of you here, or not all of you, because your answer is Bart Starr leading those Packers. Colt knew it, and so did everyone else. Go Cheeseheads indeed. All right, your rankings remain the same. Steve, Andrew, T-Master, Jared Bear, Hanky, Spanky, Bones, Miriam, Pair of Aces, Markham X, G, Let Me Think, Papa Elf, Colt, and Kenny's Market. All right, next question. Number 7, getting right through it here. Going to be a quick game, folks. Number 7, and I love me some Spud Webb. He was 5'7", one of the shortest players in the NBA history to win the 1986 Slam Dunk Contest, beating defending champ who? Who did he beat? Was it Dominique Wilkins, Michael Jordan, Clyde Drexler, or not to be confused with your host tonight, Brent Barry? Lock in your answers now, A, B, C, or D. I think some of these questions are 30 seconds long, but that's okay. It's not an issue for me. Really don't mind it. All right. I know Spud Webb, 5'7". I mean, being able to dunk at 5'7" has to be one of the greatest things ever. A lot of leg power, a lot of just a lot of athleticism in these short guys that can get up and above the rim here. All right, time is up. Let's take a look. 7 of you said Dominique. 2 of you said MJ. 2 said Clyde, and 2 said Brent Barry. Believe it or not, Michael Jordan, yes, of course, won one. I don't think Clyde ever did win one, but Brent Barry did win a slam dunk champion. But the reigning champ in 1985 was Dominique Wilkins, his teammate Spud Webb, beating him in that 1986 slam dunk championship. And there you go. That's question number 7 in the books. Let's take a look at your rankings with 3 questions to go. We still Steve Andrew. There he is. Gare Bear. T-Master drops to 4th. Hanky Spanky Bones. Miriam Colt. Pair of Aces. Markham X. G. Let Me Think. And the rest of you getting ready for question number 8. Here it is on the board. And if you're a hockey fan, you should know this one. The New York Islanders' new home is named after what global investment firm? Is it 1X, UBS, Goldman Sachs, or Morgan Stanley? Should be Stanley, of course. My producer doesn't know how to spell Stanley. Of course, my producer is me. There we go. All right. 15 seconds remaining. Get those answers locked in. The Islanders, on a little bit of a slide. They had a little bit of a COVID outbreak, but, there's plenty of hockey left. They'll be there at the end. We know that. And if you missed us, we were down at the Bridgeport Islanders hosting trivia at the Hockey and Hops the day after Thanksgiving. We had 61 people sign up to play Hot Fingers trivia. We hope to have double that next time when we're there, I believe in February. So if you're in the Bridgeport area, or if you're just a fan of hockey, beer, and trivia, come find us. We'll give you all the info for our wonderful sponsors. There you go, the Bridgeport Islanders. All right, let's take a look and see what everyone had. 11 of you said UBS and 2 of you said Goldman Sachs. It is, of course, called the UBS Arena in Belmont, New York. There you go. Beautiful arena, old school feel, new school style. Gotta love it. The Islanders well deserving of a new home with their new found success with their franchise. All right, let's take a look at the rankings now with 2 questions remaining. Steve remaining in first with a comfy 50-point lead. Andrew Gare Bear, T-Master, Hanky Spanky Bones, Miriam Pair of Aces, Markham X, Kenny's Market, still trying to figure out how to stock the shelves. All right, next question on the board. And don't forget, you're typing in your answer. You're going to type in your answer. Here it is. And the question is, of course, and let me change before we get to the question here. We're going to change this value to 150. Once again, you got to give me a break here, guys. I know what I'm doing, but not really. 30 seconds on the clock. 150 points are at stake in the 2004 sports drama film Friday Night Lights. Star running back who blank Miles tears his ACL in a blowout victory over Marshall Bulldogs. Lock in your answers now. A wonderful sports drama movie. If you've never seen it, go back and watch it. Of course, this is the movie Friday Night Lights. There was a TV show that came out, I believe, in 06 or 07, loosely based off of this. But if you want to go watch a dramatic football movie, not named Remember the Titans, this is a good one as well. Friday Night Lights, all about that Texas football movement. All right, let's take a look and see what everyone had. We're going to reveal your answers now. We're going to reveal there are no answers displayed. What's going on here, Colt?
Something's up with Crowd Live. This happened to me at my game.
Oh, no.
You just got to go to. We
Just
won't
hit
be able to show
correct?
it. You
All
just
right,
have
well-
to go to it yourself. Yeah, on the question tab.
On the question tab. Well, let's take a look here. How do I do that, Colt? Interesting.
Oh, you know the Crowd Live website.
Crowd- I'm on it.
You can
I'm on
see
it right
them.
now.
You can see them. We can't.
Oh, I can see them, but we
Well,
can't.
the people
All right.
playing can see it.
Oh, the people playing can
believe.
see it. Okay. Well, we can't
I
see
think
them.
so.
But we had 4 of you say Booby. One said Barris. Barris Harris? Barris Miles. Lance, Hanky, Spanky, Damien, JoJo, Sanders, Miles, Mike, Tim Riggins. And let's do Bunker Tin Sunday. More.
Oh,
Your
yes, they can.
answer, of course, is Booby. And I think Crowdper is messing up a little bit. Booby Miles was the name of the quarterback or the running back there
Yes.
that tore his ACL. So thank you, Colt, for letting me know that this is on the fritz. Let's take a look at your rankings now. Steve
not
in
just
first
you,
place.
yeah.
It's not just me. I'm like, wow, am I really messing up here? Steve remaining in first, comfy lead. Care Bear, Team Master, our top 3 teams. And it all comes down to this, the last question of the round, the last question of today, 12-1-21, palindrome day it is. All right, here it is on the board. On this day, Grey Cup, Varsity Stadium, Toronto, setting the stage. Queen's University retains title with win over Regina RC. What sport is played for the Grey Cup? Is it hockey, cricket, rugby, or basketball? Only 10 seconds remaining to answer this question. Get it locked in now. All right, time is up. Let's take a look. 2 of you said hockey, 3 said cricket, 7 said rugby. Your answer, the Grey Cup, is given to the champion of the Rugby League. There you go. Good job indeed. All right, rugby is your answer, and we're about to find out who's going to take home. Could Steve hold on? Could he once again be our victor in the squared circle of the 10 at 10 Cerebral Sports? And it is Steve with a 18-point victory over Care Bear. Team Master got all of them right, but you got to be quick if you want to win that $10 gift card from Amazon. And well done to Steve. Bones and Andrew finish in the top 5 as well. Not too bad. Miriam in 6th. Thank you, Spanky. G, Let Me Think, Parabases, Markham X, and the rest. Better luck next time. All right. Well, that's it, folks. Quick game. Eddie Masali, you wouldn't be the first one to call the cops. I mean, I actually got a call before. I was on the phone with somebody, and my hotel phone rang, and somebody called up. Somebody below you is studying, and there's a noise complaint. And I'm like, dude, I'm not being that loud. Maybe it's somebody else, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. We are here. You guys are there, and I want to thank you guys once again for playing Cerebral Sports 10 at 10. I will not be hosting next week. I have a prior commitment with work. So it'll either be Colt or Barris, or we might just take the week off, but we'll let you know regardless. And this is that time of year where things get crazy. But once again, we want to thank everybody for coming out and playing. Colt, I want to thank you once again for joining us. I know you do so much with us, and producing is no easy task. So thank you, sir. I am always thankful for your wonderful...
happy to do it. Yeah, of course.
Your wonderful professionalism and skills. So once again, best of luck next week if we do play. If not, we'll see you in 2 weeks. And congratulations once again to Steve. Don't forget, play it against sports. We'll see you next time.